Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're going to show you how to make Pudina shrimp. Now, Pudina is mint. That's the key ingredient to this simple grilled shrimp recipe. So we're going to call it Pudina shrimp. Very easy to make. Let's get started. So we have about 10 ounces of shrimp over here. It's about 15 pieces and it's about 20-25 grade shrimp. We got it frozen, so we defrosted them, we washed them, deveined them, and we're going to keep the tail on because it's just easier to pick up and eat. And I just took a paper towel and just dried it all up, because anytime you're doing any kind of marination, there is water already on the thing. There's going to be less marinade sticking to it. So you're better off removing all the excess water, moisture, and then putting your marinade. Let that be the moisture. So this is all prepped and ready to go.
And we're going to work on a very simple marinade. So we have a little spice grinder here, and to this we're going to add about a handful of fresh mint leaves. And this is the star flavor for this recipe.
Of course, for mint or pudina, you only use the leaves, not the stalk, unlike the cilantro.
Right. And we have about 5 large cloves of garlic and approximately the same amount of ginger. And green chilies, if you choose to use them, you can, and absolutely to taste. We'll add half a tablespoon of oil and about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Now this is going to help us grind all of this. Okay, so our paste is finely ground.
It smells so good.
Delicious. Wow. And we're going to take this out into a mixing bowl.
Now here's the marinade. Now you can give it a taste test and see what you want to adjust. But we are going to add some salt and some black pepper to it. Half teaspoon of black pepper. And we're using the coarse variety because it'll look pretty and it'll have a little more intense flavor. Half teaspoon salt. Give it a mix. Now mint, we know, is a very seasonal item. Sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. So, and if you really want to make it, you can also substitute the mint with cilantro. It'll have a little different flavor, but it's a great option. So this is perfect, the way we want it.
It tastes fabulous.
And we're going to take the shrimp and we're going to drop it in there and we're going to mix it.
And we have some plastic wrap here. So we're going to cover it and keep it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for at least 10 minutes. But if you have longer, a couple of hours, overnight, the longer the better, but at least 10 minutes. So we'll be back. So our shrimp has been marinating for about 10 to 12 minutes, and let's take a look.
Oh, it smells so good, that mint. It's got a fabulous aroma. So what we have done is we're choosing to skewer it. You can do it on the stove top, just stir fry it, or you can just put it on a flat skillet and just cook it on both sides. Now shrimp cooks really fast. That's the advantage. But we're going to just put it on our skillet on skewers. So you can do the same thing as long as the shrimp touches your bottom. Not your bottom. The bottom of the
skillet bottom.
So, or you can do it on the barbecue grill. You can do it on the tabletop barbecues, like the George Foreman.
Yeah, George Foreman, yeah. And your final option, of course, is to skewer these or put them on a baking tray and put it in the oven. And if you're going to use the oven, you need to put it on your broil setting, which is the heat coming from the top, and make sure your tray or your rack is up close to the top.
Right.
Just a few minutes on each side.
Yes, and if you're using skewers, don't forget to soak them. Especially only the bamboo skewers. If you're using metal ones, of course you don't need to.
Right.
So anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it and I'm going to skewer it from the end to the through the front. So basically I want it to go right through in 2 places. So it's kind of like this. So number one, you want that little space over there so it cooks from the inside. Don't let it be like this, and don't overcrowd your shrimp. Very important. So I'm going to put it in, keep some room to hold it.
And poking it in 2 different places, of course, helps it not fall apart and just keeps it stable on the stick.
And did we mention it looks cute? There you go, just like that. So we're going to carry on skewering that's a word, and we'll be back. Okay, we have an indoor skillet. We're just going to lightly coat it with some oil. And it's hot. So you're going to just put the shrimp on that. So we're going to allow it to cook on the bottom side and then flip it. Approximately 2 to 3 minutes. You want a little charred look or a little browning. That's perfect. It's been about 2 minutes, but our skillet is on very, very high. So I'm going to flip it. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at it. So it's changed from gray to a white, and that's what you want. And now we're going to let the bottom side cook again, and it's done. We're going to take it off. Loosen the edges and just pick it up. Oh, looks so good.
So the shrimp is off the pan, and look at it. It looks
Wow.
fabulous. You can finish it off with squeeze of fresh lime.
Oh,
It's ready to serve.
I can taste it.
Now, this is a great appetizer. It took literally, after the marination and everything, it took, 2 minutes on each side. So you can have this all prepped up and ready to go, and right when your guests are there, a couple of minutes and you can impress them.
And wow them. So enjoy your Pudina shrimp and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.